Peace. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great growing day today. You already know who it is, and y'all already know what time it is. It's the 300 push-ups a day challenge. This is day 10, and today is September 10th. I just got done driving for the day, so yeah, we got another late night tonight. It's 11:30 on the head, so I'm really just gonna try to go ahead and get these things knocked out for y'all. I'm out here in Troutville, Virginia. As always, follow along if you feel that you can hang, or even just doing it period to keep yourself motivated. We're gonna do 15 sets of 20s. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, and also thank you for even clicking on the content, giving my face and my whatever made you click on the video a chance. I hope that you enjoy what you're about to see, as well as everything else that's on my channel. Make sure you guys like this video. Leave me a comment down below with suggestions of other things that you would like to see me do as far as fitness with trucking. Even though I do it for everybody, I'm a truck driver, so that's really some of my main focus. Anyway, also make sure you share the videos that you think may resonate with someone, even if it's this video right here. But without further ado, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Oh man, can I get it? No, I can't get it, but it's a big old spider right there. That junk just scared me. Talking about that thing big, y'all. But anyway, alright, let's go ahead and get it done. Y'all see I'm in my clothes. I just got done driving. Like, I really just got done driving. I'm trying to go ahead and knock the set out. So I'll catch it before the next day. That's how I'm trying to do it. But anyway, enough of me talking. Here we go. Let's get it. Set number 1. No matter what, always remember, you gotta do for yourself. Even if you have kids, you know, you're doing for them, but you gotta do for yourself before you can be able to do for them. And you gotta go through what you gotta go through so you can be able to teach them what you went through and give them a better understanding of how to go through it, so that maybe it could become easier or simpler to them if they come across whatever it is that you went through. Which 9 times out of 10, most kids, well, most people, period, on this planet, they go through some of the same things, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you can just show them different ways as you learn and grow wiser. But you got to go through it yourself before you can do anything else. I love my kids to death, and this is why I do what I'm doing now. I sacrifice being away from them so that I can make a better future for them. I'm not even worried about myself, because they're going to be the ones that carry on my legacy when I leave from here. Set number 2, 40. 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 20. Yeah, man. I just felt like I had to say that, because shit, it's a lot of people that have kids and act like they don't even exist. I hate that for the children. If you were one of those kids, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. I hope it didn't damage you too much, and if so, I hope you heal from it. Set number 3. 60. It's just so crazy how this world we live in, and I probably said it before, it's so beautiful, but it's so screwed, you know what I'm saying? And it's so cruel. This is what everybody needs to understand. Just the fact that you were born and have life means that you have a true purpose. I'm gonna let that sit in for a little bit. Set number 4. 80. You have a true purpose. Just for the simple fact of you living, you know what I'm saying? Having the opportunity to come out of your daddy's sack and go into your mama's not ovaries, but and fertilizing your mama's egg and become a child, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you didn't get killed in the process, either by way of your parents' misuse and abuse, the mother, even the father, because I mean, the way that his body is how it affects the sperm, the quality of the sperm. But anyway, and then your I said the misuse from your mother, because if she was on drugs or anything like that, that could have messed you up a little bit. Or even from the father being abusive, or somebody not wanting you to be here, or not wanting her to be pregnant, hit in the stomach, she falls or something like that, boom. You know, set number 5. 100. $10. 20. And yeah, man, you know, certain things we don't think about, and you know how we don't really think of how precious and worthy our life is, or special that our life is, and how we all are uniquely different. Nobody is the same, not even identical twins, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that you are a miracle. And whoever allowed you to come here through manifestation after the egg fertilized with sperm, you know what I'm saying? Whoever allowed that to happen and it actually work and go through, and you live inside that body of your parent growing, and then you come out 9 months later, they had to see something in you, or they instilled something in you in which you had to find. Set number 6. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just think about population control. You know, how they started making birth control and Planned Parenthood and all that other crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? What is the real serious reason behind it, besides trying to keep a certain amount of people on the earth? Why is that you want to have it that way, though? Even though you know you can't control it like that. mean, you can, but to a certain extent, because people still gonna have babies regardless. And you're not gonna be able to stop every single person from having a child. So why even do that? Set number 7, 140. Yeah. 20. Now, we really don't ever think about stuff like that. Not majority of people anyway. But guess what? We're programmed not to think about that. Because we don't see that as a true part of life. If life is truly as divine as it's supposed to be, you know, and everything is very precious. Every living thing is very precious. We gotta get the true understanding of that, man, because we got a lot of us fucked up. Set number 8. 160. I'm so glad that I began to learn how to express my feelings. I'm so glad that I learned to know myself and go through the process of growth that I went through, and just be able to gain more knowledge every day that I'm able to breathe the most beautiful piece of breath that I can breathe through, or by way of this world called Earth, or this planet called Earth, this place called Earth, all of the cosmos, man. I just feel too much. Set number 9. 180. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I myself am way more important than I even know. I'm learning so much that I didn't even know growing up, you know what I'm saying? But none of us know this growing up, unless our parents were already in tune and they taught us this. Something that I'm going to instill in my children. I'd rather them know the truth than to lead them with lies and fairy tales. If they hear it, it ain't gonna come from me. Because I'd rather be the person that they know they could talk to, that's gonna tell them the truth and really guide them instead of feeding them some lies. And then they find out the shit ain't true down the road and feel like they can't trust me. No, not daddy. I can't do that. Set number 10, 200. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. I'm just grateful that I was able to wake up. not out of sleep, but it was out of sleep, because when you in this matrix, you ain't nothing but sleep. Just like the movie. And that shit crazy. Maybe I'm chosen, I don't know. Some people are afraid to speak. But you must not know it's a lot more of us. Or people like me. People like you, if you are like that, you know what I'm saying? Set number 11, 220. I had to count real quick, see what push-up type I was on. Sorry, y'all. 220. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Again, I want to thank everybody for the support. Everybody clicks on my videos and gets any type of motivation or any type of inspiration, any type of knowledge from the knowledge that I know that I'll give out. I can only speak on the profound things that I do know from my own understanding of me searching and going through certain divine things in order for me to get to the place that I'm at while I'm still learning. That's about all I can really say right now. I had a brain fart. Blank moment. Set number 12, 240. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. I do know once you do come to this point, or even to the point where you first begin to unlearn and relearn, ain't no going back. You'll never feel the same ever again. Nobody's gonna treat you the same. I just wish everybody would wake up. Set number 13, 260. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. This right here is a form of meditation for me. It's a real hard, conscious meditation. If anybody ever wonders why I just keep doing this, I've already stated before, but besides it being for me to make sure I have content to put out for y'all, I made this a part of my vision. And the reason it's a part of my vision is because it's going to keep me in a good space as far as keeping my strength up. Every month, I'm going to take the reps up. Now, I may cap out at some point. I may max at a certain point, but I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can do them faster. You know, like I'm really just coasting because I talk to y'all. And you saw in the last video, I did it in 15 minutes, and I barely talked. So I think I know I'll be able to do it like that in the future with higher reps. Set number 14, 280. I just did all Crap, I forgot it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 280. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. I wanna get to where like I have like guests on the show where I just grab a random person or maybe somebody that's subscribed or something like that, and do a set with them on every show or something, you know, every so often. Just for that being my way of giving back and thanking the people who do look at my content, or even anybody that's kind of trying to figure out how to get into how to start fitness in trucking. You know, I can't. Yeah, I would just say that because I would be able to tell you things that you would do on the truck, off the truck. I mean, you can watch somebody else exercise or work out too, but I'm on the truck, so that's the only difference in that aspect. But other than that, I mean, it's all free game, but I'm still, that's my way of, that's my vision, part of my vision. It's gonna be more, but that's just brainstorming, out thinking out loud. Last set, number 15. 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 20. That's it, guys. Did that in 21 minutes. I know it could have been a shorter time than that, but that's day 10 gone. Another 300 down the kicker. Of course, I still got my regular workout to do. I won't pull my pull-up and dip bar out tonight because there's really nowhere for me to put it right now. Not a spot with a light pole or anything like that. They're all too high, and they got the little the yellow boulder thing, like where's the thing at? Like that. They got those out, so I mean, it is what it is. I just do my regular workout in the front. Yeah, I hope I inspire somebody. Let me get back out of this dark so y'all can see me. I hope I inspire somebody, as I always wish to do that. I hope that I'm helping somebody grow physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, however I can. You know what I'm saying? I've come to the point to where I'm completely transparent with my whole life, and that is the ultimate state of conscious to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still have more growing and more knowledge to gain as I continue on my journey, I'm just on a I'm on a much more of a pure journey than I ever was once before, like I said in the beginning, because I'm in a whole nother state. It's not even the same person that I was yesterday, I'm not even that same person because I'm constantly growing, you know, and just becoming more in tune. That's all I can really say. You know, I pay attention to everything that's going on around the world. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I don't do none of that. Like, because I know it's all BS. You know what I'm saying? I know everything we've been told. More than 90% of everything that we've been told and the things that we've been told to believe, it's all lies. You know. But I'm not here to judge anybody because everybody gonna come to one with themselves at some point. I mean, I just hope it's not too late, especially with this crazy shit that's going on now. You know, we got this I can't breathe thing going on. I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, it's just everything, period, man. If you really just look and think about life, all it's really telling you is you should get yourself right with whoever you need to get right with, whether you think it's a God, Jesus, Allah, a swoosh, a Babylonian, whoever, whatever, it don't matter, because guess what? All of it's the same thing, but there's only one original. You know what I mean? People gonna get mad, but I don't care. I really don't, because the truth is truth. The truth will hurt, and it'll make you open your eyes to a whole lot of shit. So once you stop being so naive to a lot, your life will be a whole lot better. But anyway, like I said, this only tells you to get yourself right, get your health right, start exercising, love your family, and love your life. You know what I'm saying? Because we only get one, and nobody knows if you're going to live to see tomorrow. That being said, I am Ron the Calisthenics Trucker. I am the one that's going to motivate and appreciate every single person that fixes their life on this road. That's all I have to say. And as you guys already know, stay well, stay happy. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, yeah, stay well, be happy, keep loving your heart. And until next time, peace. I am the light that shines to lead the way. For myself, you need to be the light for yourself.